so much. Thank you so much, Leo Vivek. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah. Is it visible to you all?
Yes, done.
Okay, before I begin, after such an informative session by Ruchika ma'am, I'm finding it very difficult to top up to her level, but I will try my best. So my topic or my success story today is with team building. So why I chose team building is because I feel that is my biggest achievement this year, and more than achievement, I feel like it's the biggest asset that I have got this year after I got this position of being the multiple district president of MD 317. This asset for me is going to be something I'm going to carry lifelong. So that is something I believe is my success. So here we go. So team building for me was done in a step-by-step process, and I will tell you how. So in the next 5 minutes, I hope to cover that aspect of how I built this team or how I managed to get the whole thing together with the help of my team members. So the step one that I did was to analyze my multiple district. That is, and there was a step for that as well. So point number one is demographics. You need to find out what age group are you talking to, what location are you covering, what is the language, is there a background story, what is the history of what you're planning to carry forward or represent this year. So the biggest catch that I found in my MD was that it's too huge. It's one of the biggest MDs in India. It covers Goa, the whole of Karnataka, as well as Chittoor. So that for me was my biggest barrier, and I wanted to break that. So first 2 months I went all James Bond mode, and I took this entire time to observe how this district is and how big is it, what is the age group and all of that. So that was step one for me. Step two was to analyze the team leaders. So there are 6 districts under MD 317. It's 317 A, B, C, D, E, F. And each district, if I may, has a different set of people coming in, very different, very talented, and with a lot of new ideas. So I took time to actually understand how each district is and how their leaders are, who represent them, and if some things that I can actually pull in from every leader that we could share with each other and learn as a whole. So that was my step two. My step three was unique selling point. So you need to find that unique aspect of every district. So 6 districts that I had, I am telling you, every single district excels in at least one thing. So I had I knew for a fact there were some districts that were excellent at reporting, some were really good with membership, some were really good with service activities, and some were incredibly good at having events. So I caught hold of that one single unique point of every district, and I at least attempted to stick to those unique points for those particular districts for them to excel at. And point number 4 was encouragement. I mean, few words of encouragement and support can go a long way, and I've realized that this year. So whatever they do, you realize that you represent the very people that you're holding, right? So make sure that they know that you have their back, that you're always there for them. So this was what I did as step 1. Step 2 for me was acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is not just about being, oh yeah, this is what I'm good at. There was also failures. So acknowledge that there are some things you're really good at, some things that you may not be good at. So acknowledgement is very, very important, to know what the reality is, to push your whatever you're good at, and to maybe work on what you're not good at. Step 3 was plan. That is, every district having its unique selling point would have a customized framework that would suit that particular district. If you're good at membership, concentrate your 70% of the year on membership, excel, and make sure that the remaining time is for something that you may not be good at. That was step 3. And step 4 is execution. Now, a simple example that I would point out before I close my before I close my 5 minutes would be execution of the very plan. That is, one thing that we did was, before any mega event. Now, for an example, last week we had the Leo conference by 317D. So one day before that, we kept an informal meet, and that was hosted by 317C. So what we did was, all the team Leos, that is from Goa, from Karnataka, and from Chittoor, we sat down, the team leaders, and we met, and we had candid conversations, just one-to-one conversations about things. And this very team went the next day to the main event of 3170. So this way 3170 got participation from the whole of multiple, as well as we sat together and bonded. So before I close this, these are few pictures, just very few pictures of how we managed to meet together. And I will not believe, I mean, I myself don't believe how we were absolute strangers. We didn't know each other, not our names. We didn't know we existed as well. So when I started, it was very difficult, but I'm very fortunate to have this team. And I think this team building exercise that I'm carrying today is my biggest achievement and my biggest success. And these are my assets that I'm going to carry lifelong. So thank you for this opportunity. Thanks to my team for always having my back. And thank you so much, Vivek, for giving me this opportunity. I hope this helped. Thank you.
Thank you, Isha. It was a great presentation. Ruchita